Hey everybody, welcome back to a special edition of Fox Can Fix It, Winter Weather Edition. I don't know where you live, but where I live, it is the snowy season. So I figured today I'd just show you some stuff I carry around in my truck when the weather's bad. That way I can get myself out, I can get others out, or possibly I can just wait it out. First, get yourself a nice tote, and preferably one that slides underneath your tonneau cover. If you don't have a tonneau cover, don't worry about the size of this tote. For getting out of the truck and doing work outside, whether you're recovering yourself, somebody else, or you're just stuck and signaling for help like this, see owner's manual for details. You're gonna want some warm clothing. So, I guess step one is winter clothing. I've got an old set of winter overalls that are nice and lined. They are Dickies. You could get Carhartt. You could really get anything that is a lined set of something. And you put it in the bin. Next, you don't know what kind of footwear you're going to be wearing when you're on this drive that gets stuck or stranded or helping. So if you got an old pair of boots, preferably some dirty ones that are broken in and in need of some cleaning maybe later, put those in the box too. Along with that, this is knit hat and some extra gloves. There we go. And of course, just in case it's warm out, get your dirt everyday hat and put it in the bin. You should always have that anyways. It helps for repairs. Next, if you're gonna be outside, you could get dehydrated, so put some water in the bin. And finally, if there's other stranded motorists, or if you just have to wait out in your car, get yourself a nice blanket. Put that in the bin as well. That's everything that needs to go in the waterproof bin, so we'll put the lid on it and slide it in. Next up is self-recovery or recovery of others, which not a whole lot of stuff, but just some odds and ends that would be nice to have that would help out in most situations. So here we go. First of all, if you're broken down or somebody else is, you're gonna want lighting. And if you've got one that strobes, that's what you're gonna wanna put out at the side of the road. So, behind the vehicle, facing traffic or anything. It's a sign of help. Put that in there. If you've got another one that doesn't strobe, just take that with you so you can sort of do this with it and look where you're going and look where things are. Flashlights, check. Next, electrical. Maybe the person you're trying to help just has a dead battery. Maybe they haven't even left the parking lot yet. If you've got jumper cables, you can help. You can get them home. Or get yourself home if you're the one with a dead battery, like I usually am. If you are going to be recovering somebody or yourself, you're going to need some things like toe straps. I usually take two because I can't remember which one's older and one is probably rotted. Plus, if you've got two of them, you can link them together and double the length of your recovery. If you're gonna do that, you're gonna need possibly a D-ring shackle and a soft shackle. These are optional. I happen to have them, so I put them in the truck and they go with me. What about digging yourself or somebody else out of snow just to get them out of the snowbank because they were driving too fast because they had a four-wheel drive Jeep, which means they can drive through the snow with no worries. Yeah, you know who I'm talking about. So, if you run into those people, you're gonna need a shovel. Just a typical flat end shovel like this would be perfectly fine. If you got a snow shovel, that'll work too. This digs a little bit better. What if you don't have room for a big shovel? Well, you can go get one of the old military shovels that folds into different shapes. And what if I don't even have room for that? Well, then you better have an MRE spoon because that's gonna get you out of any other situation where you have to dig. Trust me. Make sure you have it, always. You might get hungry. And if you wanna go really, really far into this, you can get a small little camp stove and some fuel, or you can get tea candles and a lighter. Anything to keep you warm inside the cab. I would not recommend lighting this inside the cab. A, you're gonna die of fumes. B, it's gonna be too hot. C, you're gonna burn your car to the ground. So this would be outside the vehicle. A tea candle and a lighter would be for inside the vehicle. That's gonna pretty much get you or somebody else out of a jam, or at least able to wait out the jam until it clears. Also, advice, drive slow, leave tons of extra space, and no matter if you have four-wheel drive or all-wheel drive, on ice, you have no wheel drive. So don't forget that. Any questions, comments, concerns, additions, or subtractions to the list I made, feel free to leave it in the comments. And hopefully, I will not see you out on the road stranded, but I will see you next time.